fairly certain somebody owns this guy's catalog. So I need to stop that to make this thing go. Anyway, this is an AI summary again.
Mark's housing crisis call notes captured within one. Overview: Mark H. Hensley is a veteran contending with Tourette's syndrome, dissociative identity disorder, and uses a service dog for support. He is currently homeless in Klamath Falls after eviction from his apartment in Reno, Nevada, and subsequent car failure. He had a 1 p.m. video appointment with Byron Parks, his HUD-case manager. Mark received 60 days of housing through the SSVF program but lost it after about 2 weeks. He has a HUD-voucher that can be ported from Nevada but needs assistance to transfer and secure housing. Mark has experienced difficulties with property managers, police, and VA staff, feeling that his disabilities are misunderstood and that authority figures escalate conflicts. He has been trespassed from many places and has a history of arrests despite not committing crimes. Mark's car was repossessed by United Federal Credit Union, freezing his access to funds despite having money. He has a case manager named Zach with SSVF and has communicated with David at the Klamath Falls VA clinic. Mark is seeking help to connect with a homeless program social worker and to get housing assistance urgently. Jennifer from White City VA, working in suicide prevention, offered to refer him to a homeless program social worker and to reach out to the homeless program supervisor. Mark emphasized his need for shelter and support to avoid harming others, expressing frustration with systemic barriers in his current crisis. To-do list: unknown user. No actions. You're in the clear. Mark H. Hensley. Follow up with homeless program social worker. Jennifer from the Suicide Prevention Service will put in a referral for a homeless program social worker to contact Mark H. Hensley. Mark needs to follow up with the social worker to get help with housing. Current situation and struggles with homelessness. Mark is currently homeless. He was evicted from his previous apartment by the VA. Mark is struggling to cope with his situation. He feels threatened by law enforcement. Mark has been arrested multiple times and trespassed from several stores. Health conditions: Mark has Tourette's syndrome. He has dissociative identity disorder. Mark uses a service animal. His health conditions are affected by his stressful situation. The VA has diagnosed him with antisocial personality disorder. Interactions with the VA and other social services: Mark has been in contact with the Veterans Crisis Line. He is working with HUD and SSVF for housing. There is a lack of coordination among these services. The VA has been unhelpful in his housing situation. Byron Parks is Mark's HUD-case manager. Need for housing assistance: Mark has a HUD-voucher from Nevada. He needs immediate housing assistance. SSVF has provided him with temporary housing for 60 days. Mark is at risk of escalating his situation if not helped. He is seeking help to get housed as soon as possible.